Here we go. This is the time. We're going to quickly stop at the pawn shop to ask about the gun, and then we're going to cross the jetty dock thing, whatever it's called. I actually don't know what it's called. It's just south of here though. Oh look, there's some workers there. They're new. I've never seen them before. Oh my god, we might have to talk to them first. We're never going to get to where we're going. Oh well, hold on. We spent a point in interfacing, so does that mean I can do this now? Easy. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse. A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found. What is this? Oh, that's the headless found rider. Who? The headless found rider is an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a found tracksuit. As you can see, he's missing his head. He points at the decapitated figurine. 50 cents, bargain price. I'll show you the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That's part of the story. Has many interpretations. I'll take it. Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you, he grins. Fair enough. But wrong guy, wrong guy.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I can't ask him about the gun, but do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive. But didn't you hear it when the traffic menace drove over your roof? Ah, so the car that went over his roof. Now that I kind of think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop and then moving on. That sure narrows down our line of suspects. A vortex sounds fascinating. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Didn't really know what to make of it, but I know that it meant something. About my gun. Nah, that's it. Right, so we can't ask him about the rifle, which is a shame. But I suppose it means we can move on. We can move on to bigger and better things. So we can't actually talk to these guys. Maybe they've just fixed it. Come on, I'll press the button. Oh wait, is it already open? No, it's not. That's up. This is what I need to open. Ah, look, they have cleared it out. Morning, officer. Pull the lever. Yeah. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk then. The water lock starts moving. Nice, we've got a new island to explore, lads. Alright, the lieutenant looks across the canal. We can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks. Just what I like. And a new opportunity to earn money because we get 10 cents every time we inspect these. The radio relay hums with electricity. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. Sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. So it's locked. Okay. Breaker box to power the radio pylon. Maybe there's something inside. Maybe there is. Money. Look, there's the tracks. Oh, look, these are the tracks of the car. Oh, wait there, what's this? Broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Oh, there's so much to explore. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Rust peels off the bent iron post of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yes, someone used to live here, laugh here, thought it was a good idea to build a swing even. What happened? In this yard, the lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of grey swallows takes off in the distance. Someone thought they could have a summer house in a block obscure for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago. What's a block obscure? Part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence or has become inhospitable in some other way. So this part of the coast is block obscure. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but he spreads his arms. Look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks, life is rough on the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house. Maybe they left something useful behind. Yeah, for you to scavenge, like a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and errant magnesium blisters. He gives you a weary smile. He knows me, and he loves it. He wouldn't have me any other way. It's not meant as nagging, just an observation. We should move, I agree. Right then, let's do some digging. Glory says the graffito. I can see something inside as well. Another can. More money. Hey, there's money everywhere in this game. I've already got my tonight's fee. Smallest church in St. Sains. Ah, look, it's the tape. It's the music. Ba 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 ba. Where is it? Now wait there before we do this. Nearly blew our ear holes out. Just make sure the game hasn't adjusted the volume behind the scenes. Press play. You press the large button, mark commence, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Keep the portal wheel at the harmless distance and wait. Then the organ starts playing a simple melancholic tune, echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in St. Sains, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trashed your room. That clash I told you about. Perform it. Oh my god, I can perform it. Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this. Of course you could sing this. You take sad to a whole new level with this, and you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands in your way. What? Nothing can stop me now. God, you have to convince God to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. Okay. We can do this. The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything. God, mate, you are in for a treat. God's in for a treat, lads. So are we. We'll do that tonight before we turn in for bed. Right, let's follow these tracks. Oh, hello, we found a car. A creak in the head, a broken axle grinding. Is that the engine? Banged a fuel canister. Right, let's explore the area first. A bottle drained of all its booze, frozen on the ice. Sunken motor carriage. A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindon ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there in the icy water. Remember, the tyre tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading. So this is where all the tracks were leading to. It appears to be so. The lieutenant has a peculiar look in his eyes and inspects the wreckage. Let's investigate. I agree, the lieutenant replies. His eyes never leave the sunken vehicle. We should definitely investigate. You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep dark cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea. Run your hand over the cold metal. The motor carriage is probably stuck in the ice. Properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out will require a team of specialists. Rust, moss and sea life have already claimed it for themselves and initiated a slow decomposition process. What is the make of this MC? Can I see its logo? It's too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by. How long has it been there? The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. He leans forward to peek into the cold water. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday. What should we do? Let's wait for low tide and see what's inside. How long will it take for the low tide to come in? I don't know, an hour or two tops. Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea. Fuck me. Whistle a tune. Hold on, it looks very blue. Point to the sunken vehicle. Yes, it does. I'll fucking try it, why not? Spit flies from your mouth to your moustache, your chest in the ground before you. No sound though. Raining heavy here, Chief. Mind keeping it down a bit? The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away. Very funny, so I can't whistle. Just keep at it, it'll come to you. Ah, again, give us morale even though I was full. So you mean me and Kitsuragi are just bros? We'll bounce off each other. With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful melodic trill that puts even the interlindic thrush to shame. You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky and suddenly you just feel better about everything. The clouds pass in the sky and the shadow of the swing moves like an hour. Our hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. So was your dad also, you know? Point to your eyes. I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? My dad and mum are both half zeolite. I don't know who my mum or dad was. Clouds on the horizon grow darker and the shadow of swings set keep climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city 30 minutes pass. If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organisation and therefore I do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place. But if someone had to put a gun to your head, your voice echoes in the water. Fucking hell, how long is this taking? Can you make out the mark now? Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I found it odd you haven't. It's a Capri Model 40. His eyes turn to you. It's a simple and rugged machine favoured by working men, government officers. He paused to think. Firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kind of people. Squint your eyes and say, it's a number on the side. Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for? Fuck. It's my precinct car. Is this my car? 41 is his rank in underground street racing. Tommy 41. Oh god, no. I'm sorry, Harry, I'm so sorry. 41, precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach and the most terrible feeling comes over you. You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy and the air tastes sour as you breathe. Oh god, Harry, what did you do? Nope, just nope. Say no to this, Harry. Oh my god, I drove my car into the sea, proceed. Shit. I'm afraid yes, it looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right there. Maybe I was in pursuit of someone. They're not going to take me back with this. The badge, the gun, and now this. How do we get it out? Detective, he says almost gently. We don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point. Ah, okay. Well, let's see what's in there. Yes, let's go take a look. Go to your inventory and interact with the item by clicking the interact in the... What? Why is it telling me this? It just gave me a tutorial for something that I don't need a tutorial on. The RCM badge. I've got my badge. And the commander's jacket. Very, very nice. A police badge on which you see the photo of a man, you. Some seaweed is stuck to the back. I found my badge. At least something is good came out of all this. The lieutenant glances at the badge in your hands. Study the badge. Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner your precinct. Look at the photo. The man keeps winking at you in his grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different. How old? 8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns. And he's winking. Why? Why do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. So that'll be the same face I was pulling at the start of the game in the mirror. It looks better on him because he isn't in much pain when producing it as you are now, although there's already a hint of that pain certainly. Don't be fooled, the bad times have already begun. Harry Dubois. Brilliant. So you are Harry. Everett was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Harrier is my full name. Whoever told him you were Harry Dubois didn't. Harrier Dubois it is then. Pleased to meet your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois. He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you and detective when he's not. Rank. Lieutenant Double Euphrator. What is that? Is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I'm a lieutenant. And Double Euphrator? The title is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain, the lieutenant explains. You have denied twice. That's your double. Why would I do that? There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes, he continues, they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant. Heavy duty case solver machine. What is a decomptage? The hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. What's kinks? Satellite officers, an additional rank I already explained. So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior. Thanks for explaining all this, don't mention it. Satellite officers. Given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite. So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior? No, I've been putting up with you because, despite an unconventional approach, you're doing good police work. Appreciate that, bro. It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. He smiles encouragingly, and now we've even found your badge. He trusts you for now, try not to spoil it. Turn back to the document. Serial number. That's the serial number, okay? Date of issue. 4 months ago. I'm guessing that was when you were promoted to Lieutenant Double. A new badge usually comes with a rank. The case creates a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. A lot can happen in 4 months. Precinct 41. Designation of your precinct. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly the industrial harbour. A lot of asphalt. The 41 is he stops what? It's a tough station to work in. You have all the jamrock to cover. The district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is. It's no wonder you're like you are, he thinks, but then again, a faint smile. It's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honour and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Buryadiveva. The badge in your hand shines. Put it away. Well, we are a master detective, that's for sure. I'm an absolute beast. Now, let me have a look at this jacket. So what does my jacket currently do? Empathy and hand and eye coordination. Esprit de corps and visual calculus. I quite like visual calculus. Oh, this suit, look at me. With my tight... Oh, look, it actually looks good. I'm actually starting to look like a bit of a legend. Now, let's proceed. We wasted a lot of time in the day waiting for that to happen, but what else can you do? They lead away from the accident. Ah, there's a tent. Hold on, these were tents. The possible shooter. There's a boat tucked away underneath tarpaulin. There's a broken glass, dusty shelves and a forgotten chair. Let's have a look inside. Cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. Postcard. Ooh, a bow knot tie. Inland Empire. Or a sweet bow tie +2 drama. That is bad boy, that like. Oh, now that is big pimping. The only problem is Inland Empire is actually amazing. It's really good at solving things, so I'm going to leave it on. See a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. And that's it. I've just thought, right? Do you know how in our apartment there's a cabinet that we can't unlock? And also just down the road to the right we come across a door we can't unlock? Like it's white. Maybe if we had lock picking, which is that interfacing? Yeah. Maybe if we have a higher interfacing skill, we could start to pick locks. I might start working on interfacing when I get a few more skill points to spare, but at the moment I don't have the spare points. Right, that's a dead end. The shot couldn't have come from here. Trees blocked the way. Oh, look, we've got some homeless people. Too thick and thorny to pass through. Cinder blocks charred. Some money. Hold on, we can't actually get through there. +1 a kingdom of conscience. So much to explore. Wait there, since we've got to go through here anyway, let's do these first. White curtains have been drawn shut, no looking in. Allez vous en. A wetting stone, well worn and covered in rust. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. Right, we can't get down there yet. So that's just from where we came. What are these doing in the fish? Ah, boots with perception on them. I'm going to put them on actually, because perception helps us find things. Nice. Floating freely in the water. More money. The planks beneath your creek beneath your waist. School of fish. Right, we've got so much investigating to do in here, it's unreal. Look at all the people. The good thing is exploring doesn't pass the time, so I'm going to get all this done before we start doing any questions. You can't see into this house from this angle. Inside you hear a cozy sound of some kind of heater spluttering. The street sign is illegible below the graffiti. Now look, we've got some kids here. Maybe that's one of the kids that's got the gloves that the girl mentioned. Hard to see the details. The colours all warm and welcome and are cosy though. A flower trough where nothing really glows. Let's get a nice overview on the area. There's something in this house. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish necktie. That bottle. Bartering, just look at the bottle. Where? Bottle what? In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there, glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries. It's hard to know what exactly your vivid interior is speaking of here, but I'm guessing it's got a lot of alcohol in it. I'm trying to be sober here. This isn't even about that. It's about so much more than regular alcohol. Please go talk to him, see what it's about. I'm drawn to it. Who? I don't know which guy he's talking about, but let's see what it means.
Don't call Abigail.
Don't call Abigail, grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, then he turns his head away. The noxious odour emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her, you hear? Don't call Abigail.
Who is Abigail?
Oh, Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Okay. Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life, but this guy's a little too drunk. Who are you? What's your name? Nah. Why shouldn't I call Abigail? Lean in. His breath smells harsh. Shooing you away. Tell me about your friends. Don't you fucking... So this guy's out of it. Have you seen any women? Nope. Waste of time.
Hey, tequila!
Hey, tequila! A 30-something man clad in two-piece Lictra trademark tracksuit puts down his pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see ya. How's business? How's the old reality situation treating ya?
Alright, shake his hand.
So what's happening?
Tequila.
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the high concept reality based adventures proceeding?
Good, these people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on this later. I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name. I have re-entered reality to conquer it. To bend it to my will, I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago, but these days are over now.
He looks at his shit-stained tracksuit with grim expression.
Sadly, things ain't going that well in Idiot Doomspiral land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of arse back. No word from my business buddies.
Takes a sip from his beer. This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organisation, a fraternity of drunks. Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around here lately? Can't remember. Seen any woman after losing my keys? It's a touchy topic. He hasn't gotten laid in ages. What is a tequila sunset you keep saying it? It's you, your tequila sunset. How do you know this? We've met before, don't you remember? No. Aha, he takes a sip from his beer. Do you want to know how tequila sunset came to be? Tequila sunset. Something ominous there. For some reason my name tequila fills me with foreboding. Maybe I shouldn't learn what. Go ahead. I need to know. Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. He takes a big sip, then begins. Tequila sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday, and by tequila sunset I mean you, the man, the myth. Did we meet on Friday? Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm, and by the worm I mean the buzz, because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is that you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head in front of them. That's pretty high concept if you ask me. Does that sound like something you'd do? Yeah, probably. Lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can. What happened then? It was late Saturday night when we, the union of moribund alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. The only thing better than a pushing the pedal to the metal after you kiss and tie and off we go. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs. Do you remember the sound of wood cracking the billboard? Well, I guess I do. Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody. Naturally. Anyways, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed out of the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you, right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs. The time hath come. So naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come, to which you replied, the time hath come for tequila sunset. The end of all things. Say nothing, it's more dignified that way. After which your reality contracted, you jammed the pedal, ploughed right off the jetty and through the ice. Your hands cramped up on the steering levers. We ran towards the ice while you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there though. The carriage had sunk deep. Recognising the brother in need, we offered our condolences. What else was there to do? Thank the brothers for your helping hand. We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing and you told us it was your name now and insist that we call you that from now on. My real name's Harry. No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset, just embrace it, brother. How long did we party? For hours, blah blah blah. Beautiful women. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while you crossed the event horizon, looking sullen, got up and left without saying anything. Wow, that's quite a story. I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. If only you knew. Did I mention losing anything else? Besides your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope, or heart something to be honest. Details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too. What about the girl who fucked me? You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too. Please don't open that door. No one's fucked me, I do the fucking around here. Abigail. It seemed pretty painful to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit. Right. Politics? It was okay that you crashed your carriage because the spectral hand of the market was guiding you. Right. That's it. What type of cop was that? Nothing much. Colleagues? They're a bunch of fucking losers. It's more like you were cramping theirs. What about the case? It was no biggie and you just solve it. Right, that's it. Done. What do you guys do around here? Saving the world. We're drinking alcohol, that's what we're doing. Tried to save the world once a long time ago. Didn't work. Wait there. With enterprise, creativity and willpower, that didn't work out. So now it's a pirate's life for me. I wonder if these guys have got anything to do with the RPG game. Want to tell me another some other time? Want to tell me how you became an idiot doom spiral? Nah. Go on then. Are you willing to help me out? The gleam in his eyes and slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar. What do you need? Booze. Did you already forget our party? He taps his finger to his temple, the thing I relayed to you earlier. So have you got anything for a good old idiot doom spiral? A bottle for a story seems fair. Give it to him. He snatches the bottle and pushes the cork through the bottleneck. Before he can start, one of the other bums interjects. Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that? Don't call me Abigail. Shut up, guys, I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder of / junior partner. A high concept creative services industry. Where my story begins, I just landed a major contract with an insurance firm. Go on. I used the profits from my agency to finance what I call a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me, so I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane. How many people did you have working for you? 22 full-time employees. Did the jogging help? It did. But now the dreams are worn thin, much like any tracksuit. What happened? One day I left on my evening run, as you know. It's impossible to clear your head while distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets. He shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound. Continue. He's right. It's incredibly annoying. His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles. So I removed the keyring and put the keys in front of the gate apartment into my different pockets to stop the jangling, you see. At least it was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very, very wet, quickly. How wet are we talking about? Go on. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. Oh, so is that front gate the gate that was locked? I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass. Ouch, say nothing. Reality was looking rather grim just then, me lying on my ass in the mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard, standing in front of my apartment, blah blah blah. I forgot my apartment key. So what happened next? Around my neighbours' buzzers, blah blah blah. They hung up. People are naturally wary of admin, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap on. Yeah, baby. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Just then I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key in my office. I could wait out the storm there. When I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. Blah blah blah. Shit. I have forgotten my apartment years. Girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. So now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh? Takes a long swig of his drink. It feels like there's some steps missing. Tequila, I thought about the series event a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now. Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, at one point they came to me, you know. Didn't have any ID on me, so they tossed me in jail for 2 days. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offence, gentlemen. He shakes his head. Look on the bright side, you've got one hell of a story. Yeah, maybe. But what matters is I'm true to my subjective experience. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. He looks at it, almost empty this one. Why do you keep losing your stuff? Good fucking question. I used to be on my own reality. I used to own my reality situation. Am I going to get anything out of this? What was the name of your agency? My agency, man. He takes a long melancholic sip. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The colour red breasts and oil painting. Sounds amazing. I was financing a group of poets in East River Shoal who was developing a new universal poetic language. It's so high concept I have no idea what it means. What's up with the tracksuit? You really shouldn't touch it. I want to try it. Oh, it damaged me morale by touching the fucking thing. Good God, it's nearly impossible to describe how dirty the texture is. And then there's the smell, you don't even want to think about that. Pretty nice, huh? Maybe one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly. Wow, you're lucky, he never lets me feel it. What about the other drunks? Continue, continue, continue. Lost jacket. Tequila is a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my liquor TM threads, but it did itch a lot less. He looks at you bleary-eyed. Say you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila? Okay, sure. Where'd you lose it? If I knew where I lost it, you wouldn't think I had it. By the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market. It's a lot of places. Okay, I'll find it. So, that was a long ass story, but we did get a quest out of it. Fuck me. Speak to this guy. Is this the guy with the...
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Good to see you too, friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. Also, I have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
See, there it is. Bertushka, you feel your necktie strangle you with excitement. The spirit. Let's buy the spirit. 300 real is a lot, but it has to be done. This is just another stupid drunk idea I'm having that I'm attributing to my necktie. You don't understand, it's not just another drink. This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years. New task. Spirit is eternal. You have to buy it from him. Get it off him. Kill him if you have to. Our ultimate fate depends on it. The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirit, then at Rosemary suspiciously. Quite the business venture you've set up here. Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real? See, friend, he brings out a 1 litre bottle of bluish liquid. The mouth is corked shut. It's real valuable. Worth every real if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. Let him speak. You know what's funny, actually? He bursts out laughing, and then takes 3 gulps of his Pilsner and stares at you intently. He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze. What do you mean, what? What do you think was funny earlier? This guy, he says, shakes his index finger at you. Conversation might bring a discount, no? That's what I'm hoping. Where did you get the bottle of spirits from? Medicinal spirits. They're a blast. I got one of those scientific ampules a few months ago. Torpedo, they called it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you. Didn't stop me for a shit, that's for sure. Voice rings with pride. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go. It's a good tip, I should remember it. It really isn't, he croaked. Blah blah blah. Those assholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing, but I came out on top after all. Have no shame taking money for a service they provide. Assholes. But the idiot left me alone in there. Now I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve these thingies. He gets an excited gleam in his eyes. Swipe 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila, what's left is the beautiful blue stuff. He shakes the bottle. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. He nods at the companions. But this last one is yours for 3 real if you want it. 3, is that it? Don't say it. I think it will prove useful, yes. 3 real and it's yours, friend, the deal of a lifetime. He has the money for the spirits. Yeah, boy. He hands you the bottle. Just make sure you enjoy that one, friend. Continue. I'm so proud now, whatever you do, don't drink it. This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption. I'ma stick it on my ass. The tie is so on the money there. Up your bum it goes. I knew it. I knew that's where it was going. Because we think alike. Oh, right. We're putting it up in the bum. Who said anything about putting it up there? No, we're going to put it into a way more special place. So special, just hang on to it. Keep it safe. Wait for my sign. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one. I'm getting a really dark vibe from this. This won't be pretty. So, Pilsner, speed. That's it. Done. Well, we did it. Bloody hell. We got the bloody bottle that me conscience was banging on about. Now I'm going to go and speak to the kids. I want to see if that child there, or one of them, has my gloves that I want. Lillian's twin, the scruffy-haired little boy, kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth. They're 2 boys, so it's not the girl we're thinking about. Have you seen any bad people around? One of the twins look up with his mouth slightly open. What bad people, he asks. I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is going to crack the case, says the lieutenant. Where's your mom? They don't reply. I've absorbed in their little game. You guys look identical. The stone kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if it's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated. He looks just like me, the other one says. Yeah, I said that. The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. You're bad with kids, the lieutenant remarks with evident glee. I am, yes. Don't worry, everyone is. So that's a fucking bust. I'm going in this house. Looks like a greenhouse. I'm only here to see what I can steal. Safe and warm here. Oh, look, there's a small child. Look, there's a bird there. Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. Stolen! Just robbed a small child. Little Lily. Hello, mister. A young girl barely 4 or 5 years old sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity. She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally she twirls it around. I heard there was a girl here who has armoured gloves. Is that you? Oosh, she looks alarmed. I had gloves, very big ones, heavy too. Where did you get these gloves? Found them when Lambie and I were playing hide and seek in an empty house where no one lives. I think someone hid them there. She doesn't want you to think she stole them. And where are the gloves now? She pouts. I hid them. The twins were going to take them. They're stupid. She lifts her stuffed toy up and into one of the remaining eye, as though searching for confirmation. We're going to need those gloves. It's for important police business. He enunciates the last 2 words carefully. Oh, she doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her that the important part. They're in my sand castle, she points, somewhere outside, behind our house, under the sand. You can break the castle, it's not very good. Do you know anyone called Ruby? Ruby... Suddenly the girl gets all serious and leans in, as if she's about to tell you a secret. My mum tells me that I'm a big girl, but she doesn't know that I can say or like. Sometimes I can, but then Kids, the lieutenant shakes his head. Where's your parents? My mom's outside, so that's the woman. I don't know about my dad. She gives you a bright smile like it's a good thing. Are the twins outside your brothers? Yes. Suddenly she starts snickering. They look the same, haha. Sometimes I can't tell them apart. They look identical. She slowly processes the word. What's this? Show her the stuffed bird you took from the ceiling. It's a grouse, she yelps, smiling broadly. You might be able to get on God's good side if you make up for the sukkah you broke. That's actually what I was thinking when I stole it. Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuff, but fuck that. What's it? Okay, thanks. She's not even bothered. What's that thing you're holding? It's Lambie. He's my friend. Sort of like she holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate. It's a stuffed lamb that admittedly has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing and the fur is tattered in several parts. Lambie looks soft. Yes, very soft. Suddenly she pushes the stuffed animal toward your face. Press your cheek against Lambie. Oh, heal the morale. Yeah, give it to me, Lambie. Goodbye. Right then. We're looking for a sandcastle. Well, tell you what I'm going to do. I want to spend the rest of the episode looking for this sandcastle. And then when we start in the next one, we'll investigate the rest of the people and to try and find out where this gunshot came from. A sandcastle behind a house. There it is. Weather has not been kind to Lily Sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network. Reach in the catacombs and pull out the shiny object. Yay! Got armoured gloves. The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed. Collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets. Congratulations, that's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armour collection. Yes we are, let's check them out. Half-light. +2 interfacing, oh my god. That is fucking amazing. Amazing! That is actually incredible. +2 interfacing, what can I use that for? Possibly picking locks? That's right, that's what I wanted it for. Okay. I got you, homie. As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realise you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions. I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armour like a cop ought to be. The hardened, virtuous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. One down, 2 pieces to go, here I come. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it, I must study it. Why is that the... Look, 2 exactly the same text things. 1 down, 2 pieces to go, here I come. 2, are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too. 3 pieces more like. You were ambitious. So I've got the boots, the gloves, the helmet, the chest. 3 pieces. So unless there are some leggings, but even though the guy thought there wasn't, there must be 5 pieces. Yes, you should analyse the armour, figure out its vulnerabilities. Thought gained. Fucking hell, I've got no more thought slots. Remember, this is highly specialised kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it, observe its properties, see if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material. Right then. Well, hold on. Let's save this. I might have to remove a thought I've already studied. Okay, so is there any of these that are shite? That's amazing. That's good. That's good. Ace's high is... I think this might be not that good because that's +1 empathy towards Kim. But I do get 1 esprit de corps, which is good. Bonuses. Critical success and failure threshold lowered by 1. That's good. White check failures give you 1 real. That's good. All of these are good. That's amazing. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to wait before I study that. I'll get these done. And then, because maybe one of these is shite. Maybe I don't want it, so I could forget it. And put something else in its slot. Okay, we'll do that. So we'll not do that immediately. Oh my god, I'm kitted out. I've got so much stuff. Now I wonder if I give this to God, will he let me stay there for free? Because that would be a massive saving of money every day. Well then, I'm going to call it an episode here. Let's just save it. And when we come back next episode, I want to continue exploring this village. I want to question everybody. And then maybe we can continue to head up north because... Where am I? So I'm here. These are the fisherman's shacks. So this is where I'm stood there. So we can head to the church and stuff after we fully explore the fisherman's shacks. And I'm also going to head back down here and see if I can unlock that door with my new interface and skill from the gloves. Okay lads, hope you enjoyed the episode. See you in the next one.